Okay, so it's nighttime now, and I'm not supposed to be like talking really loudly, so I'll just explain 678, which is the new city direct service. So it starts from MCE, like from KPE, and then just like in the same way as 672, it goes Anson Road, but instead of Robinson, it goes like Cecil Street, and then Marina Boulevard, then Bayfront and suntec, and then it goes up Tower 2 and 3. So I don't really have any issues with this part, and I don't really have any issues with this part, but the one issue I have with this kind of route is that essentially you're like going one big round, and instead of going one big round, I just feel that this like this general direction is like it's way more efficient. Now, I do understand why they do this in the first place. It's like they want to like they want to like prioritize this area. So during morning peak, the bus would reach here first, and then here is not, and then over here it's not really prioritized. And likewise for PM peak in the evening, they they want the passengers who like board from here to be able to like access the expressway sector immediately without like trolling throughout this sector. So with that in mind, how I would do it is basically it's the exact same thing, but you just do it in the reverse order. Like instead of Tower 2 and 3, you would use Republic Boulevard and Avenue to access ECP and then KPE. And then AM peak is the same. Rocher, and you go Tower 2 and 3, and then just go down here and here. But as I've explained just now, there is one like disadvantage, and the disadvantage is that for AM peak, you would reach this area last, just like in the case of 654 from Anchorvale and Rivervale. So yeah. But alternatively, you can also do it like this. You make both AM and PM peak have the exact same calling stops. So for AM, you just do this. Like you just do this for AM, and then you can end it at Tower 2 or 3 if you want to. But then for PM, you start here, and then you also go up Cecil Street, Marina Boulevard, up here, and then you just do this to access KPE. I mean, if for PM peak you want to make it go via Robinson Road, it's also fine as well because it's like closer to Shenton Way. Yeah, that's fine as well. And then the residential sector is KPE, TPE, Punggol Road, and it just goes like this. Now, when I first thought of this, when I first like saw this, I was thinking like, okay, it looked kind of weird, but there is actually a reason why the route is even like this in the first place. So the ending point and the start point is like around here. And like the operational reason, like from an operational perspective, the reason why you would start and end here is that, okay, I know the map's not really visible from here, but you can just go via Pasir Ris Industrial Drive 1 and then Pasir Ris Drive 1 to access Loyang Depot. So it's convenient, like the off-service route, it's convenient. And that's like the benefit of, routing like this. Now, now you can do it like this as well. But the downside is that you have to end at either Punggol or like, Punggol Coast, the interchange. So I guess how do I put it? It's like, because this new City Direct Service 678 is like meant to off service like directly, like just straight beeline into Loyang Depot. That's why this blue route over here wasn't like chosen. And that's why, oops. And that's why they went with like this route instead, so that it's easier for like off service and stuff. And you realize, other than like this one point whereby um 673 and 666 they share they share the same stop, pretty much everything is designed in a way to like not duplicate each other, one another. And then yeah, so they just didn't want, like in this context, the green, the red, and then this dark blue line to like cross each other. And yeah, so yeah, even though it's like kind of questionable planning, but in this context it kind of works. And to be honest, there's really nothing much I can complain about it, especially if the route in red, which is 678, as I've explained before, is like designed to off service right into the depot. And then a little bit off topic, but now that this map is here, I just feel like, now that they've amended like 654 to like kind of wrap around instead of going to like Kupang and Tengam, I feel like 374, they should really extend it to like, loop around here so that 374 and 671, they can have a common stop. They can like touch each other. And this would make 671 even more like effective. And the last thing that I want to say is, now that 678 is confirmed to serve like Edgefield, not Dale, but Edgefield Plains and Punggol Central. Anyway, this is like the off-service route. I'm not even supposed to draw this in the first place. So now that 678 is confirmed to serve these areas instead, I feel like 673 should really be extended to New Punggol Road. I don't know why they didn't do it. Maybe they're just waiting for the flats to finish or something along those lines. I mean, 673 is already like, it already uses Punggol Coast, the new interchange to like, I mean, it will use that new interchange to like layover, so might as well just let it start from New Punggol Road anyway. So yeah, I'm really tired.